guys? So it is currently like 7 in the morning right now, and today is finally the day we're going to do the Starlights on my car. As you guys can see, look how beautiful she looks in the morning. Oh my goodness, so gorgeous. But today is the day we're going to go ahead and get started on it. I'm not going to finish today. So today is the day. I'm definitely not going to finish today, just because I have work. So today's going to be all about taking off the headliner. If I can, before I get to work, I'm going to put the black suede on it. And then tomorrow, going into the next 2 days, I'm going to start working on it. To my understanding, attention to detail is key. Don't rush into things. Just go ahead and take your time with it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do it. It is freaking cold. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started taking this headliner off. The main components we need to worry about, let's see if you guys can see this. Let's turn the light on. So we need to worry about these guys right here. Should be pretty simple. These guys right here, and the light components of it all. And after we get all that, it's just simple pulling everything out, unplugging everything. And yeah, I'll show you guys how to take the mirrors off right now. You guys probably can't see too well right now, but with this mirror, I heard the best way to take this thing off is you just twist it. I said be careful with it, and you just kind of twist it, but I mean, all right, now, so for this piece right here, let me open up my door. All this tint y'all can't see. All right, so this little piece right here, there's a little tab right here in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. This little tab right there. You have to push it in and then turn this, and it should just kind of come out. So I'm gonna do that now off camera, because definitely cannot do that one-handed, but give me 1 second. All right, I'm not even gonna lie, this kind of took me a while to do. Kind of taking it off, I could probably show you a little bit better. So there's this little white tab right here. Let's see if we get it in the sun. This little white tab right here, you have to push it in and then kind of wiggle the whole thing. So when I had it, I pushed it in, and while I was pushing it in, I went out like that. I kind of went like this with it, and it kind of just popped out on its own. Thank goodness, finally got this off. But all right, now on to the oh shit handles. So now that you guys know how to take this off, I'm gonna show you guys how to take this off, and from there I'm gonna just do everything else on my own, and then just kind of take it from there. On these, I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure there's some screws that we have to unscrew to take these down. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. All right, so for this one's a little tricky. You pretty much want to take this little clip out. Now when you do that, you got to be careful. I kind of messed mine up a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of see the rough, uneven edges right there. You have to kind of come at it sideways and at all angles, from side and then top to bottom. It's going to really help it come out. You have to kind of just like loosen it and pull it all out together as one. So just be careful when you do that. Also, super thankful I'm doing the black suede, because I've been scratching up my headliner trying to do all this. And then for this process right here, to my knowledge, you see those little tabs. See if I can zoom in. The little tabs right here, top and bottom, you need a little needle nose plier, and then you just pull them out. And then it's the same thing for this side. So, all right, so this stuff was really easy to take off. Like I said, it's just those 2 little pins you push down and pull out. As soon as you push those pins out, as soon as you push those pins down, it just comes right out really easily. So we got this out, we got this out. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of the car, and then we'll go ahead and tackle these lights, these little head units, and then we'll take the headliner out. Alrighty, so we got everything off. Now it's time for this piece, and then that piece right there. Now for this piece, there should be like a little edge right here, a little something to pop it open, pry it open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my flathead, and I'm just going to stab it in there and just kind of try to get it out. There we go. Now once you get that out, there's that screw. You're just going to unscrew it and then disconnect. Make sure you keep all your stuff together. For me, since I know I'm going to be driving without the headliner, I don't want to like risk losing anything. So what I ended up doing was I ended up putting the little clips on the top part right here, and then the actual handles inside. I did that for all 4 side doors. And yeah, you're just gonna want to make sure you keep everything together. That way you guys don't lose anything, because it's gonna be a mess if you lose it all. So just don't. Alright, so once you get that unscrewed, it's literally gonna just be put up right here. I just went ahead and grabbed a plastic pry tool, run around it, and it just popped out. And then you're gonna get this little clip right here. You wanna just push it in and take it out. See if I can do that real quick. So it should look something like this when you're all done. And that clip is just gonna go back onto right here. For putting it how it goes, this is how it goes. The clip is gonna go on the left side, and just stick that in. All right, now onto that one. All right, guys. So this one was easier than I thought it was going to be. I was struggling with it for a little bit. As you can see, these little clips right here. You're gonna want to just like get your pry tool. And then what I ended up doing with this pry tool is I just went in underneath and I kind of angled it up like this. And then I just kind of went down like that. It's not really focusing. I just went like this, throw it down like that. This side came off first. This side was still attached, like, so it was kind of leaning. And then I just pulled it all down together. And then, yeah, you're just going to want to undo these clips. And yeah. Alright, so to update you guys what I did. After I unclipped this, I went ahead and wrote W for white. Where is it at? White. And then I don't know if you can see it. B for blue. That's just for me. I'm a little slower. Then there was this piece right here. As you can see, these little clips. I just stuck my pry tool inside. It's gonna be in like this. Stick the pry tool inside. Push down. Comes down. And I couldn't quite get it out without taking this thing off. This is the part that goes right over here. So basically, you just, if you look at the clips inside, let's see if I can flip this for you guys. Right here, all it is just, you gotta pull them apart. It just literally pulls apart. That's all it is to it. I know this isn't the best description that I could be giving. But yeah, literally just pull it apart like you want to just open it. Alright, so I got to figure it out. You need your pry tool to unpry off all the trims right here. Be very, very careful not to crease anything. I have a little tiny crease right here, but I'm going to fix that when I put my suede on. Since I'm going to be driving my car, I'm going to keep my trims on. But yeah, look, as you see, everything's just kind of falling down. I just gotta take it all off, and yeah, sweet. Alright, so I went around everything with the trim tool. This is how we're looking now. I'm having trouble taking this out, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know how I do it. Alright, so unfortunately, I creased the shit out of my fucking headliner. When I put this back in, I am 100% taking off the seats. I will take off every single seat. I don't know how people do it. Like, these doors do not open wide enough to fit that headliner out. I don't know. To my knowledge, you just need a steamer, and you can just steam that out. I am putting the black suede on it too, so we'll see. So I went ahead and started applying the suede headliner on. Be careful when you use your adhesive. This is the adhesive I'm using. Careful when you're starting to use it. If you over drench it, you're gonna get little wet spots like this. And I don't know if these are gonna come out. So be very careful. Also, kind of comes out stringy, so be careful not to get the little strings on the actual suede itself, because that would be bad. Kind of what I just did though is fold it in half like this. As you can see, it's kind of where I started taping it down, or gluing it down, I should say. The key importance about this is taking it slow, taking your time. You don't want to rush it, because of course this is something you're going to look at every single day, so make sure you take your time with it. And yeah. So the only way I could really genuinely think of that is a good way to do it and apply it. Don't follow this. This is what's working for me, and I'm going to make it work. Just be very careful, I guess, and mindful. With what I'm doing is, so I folded it in half. That's about where the half ends. And what I'm doing is I'm going to glue everything down up here and then everything on top of there and put it down. So it's gonna look something like this. So she was something like that. That's how I'm doing it. And then I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing around here. Alright, so we have the suede headliner on right now, kind of on, it's like halfway on. I just used this little squeegee, shout out Common Traffic Mafia, to kind of just push it down like this, kind of comb it out, you know what I mean, like any of the gaps or anything like that. Now what we're going to want to do is cut some of this tension. So I'll show you what that will look like at the end right now, but basically you're just going to make little slices going along this way, so that way I could adhesive it down and make it look all nice, flat, and flush. And I'll show you what that looks like right now. Alright, so once you go around and you make these little tension cuts to you know, put this up, I would suggest taking this stuff off, just because you really don't necessarily need it, and it's going to be a big rectangle of where you're not going to have lights. So this is everywhere where lights could be that you're not going to have, and it's like nothing on the bottom that it needs it for. So I would take these off, as well as the tape and stuff like that, just so you can make sure you get every single hole. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so just last thing before I have to go to work, I'm gonna have to pick this up tomorrow, or I'm sorry, tonight, and then tomorrow morning as well. One thing I do want to point out, I did get the 1,000 stars, so I'm gonna do 250 stars in each grid, make it 1,000, and I'm probably gonna have shooting stars coming from here down right there. Probably like, depending on how many it allows me to do, I'll probably do, you know, coming down this way. I feel like that would look pretty cool. But this is where I'm going to stop for right now. I mean, you guys aren't going to notice a difference, but yeah, guys. So pretty much you're going to want to glue all that stuff like that. All right, people. So I'm nervous as hell. I'm not giving you a lie. So what I did so far, I got my little layout. I got a show playing in the background. It's the next day currently. I got the suede on there. I got my layout. Here is the fiber optic. I zip tied it so that way it doesn't kind of get tangled up. And since I got the dual monitors, you can't really see it on the camera, but I used two different colors to differentiate, you know, which one's which. And yeah, right now I'm just gonna start putting them in. So I'm hoping for the best. I really am. I'm really nervous, but we should see. So I left this overnight, and for some way, somehow, it got wet. On top of that, everything's tangled. It's all a mess. Now, I haven't given up yet. It's just gonna take me longer. I still have to do the other 500 stars, as well as the shooting stars, and this is just a complete mess. But we're gonna stick through it. What I started doing was I just kind of split them apart. So I'm gonna have this section for this back section. Actually, no, this section is for this top section. This one is for the bottom section. And then I gotta split those two up. Underneath, it's kind of coming along, as you guys can kind of see. I got a little bit of progress right here on the bottom. It doesn't look too bad. Not too bad at all. So I'm not complaining. It's just, geez Louise, man. So I'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, so it's currently been about a week and a half since I started the project. I am now completely done, thank gosh. What ended up happening was, after the incident with the headliner being all wet and everything being completely tangled up, I actually went to a friend of mine. We let the headliner dry, and he actually helped me organize everything a lot better. And you're going to see the clips right now because my camera battery died and I wasn't recording, so I just grabbed quick little snippets of my of everything through my phone. So you're going to see that coming up right now. Overall, it was 100% a really tough job, I'm not going to lie. But it's definitely doable. I mean, I had shops quoting me everywhere from like $1,800 to like $4,000 just for this job. I think it came out nice. At the end of the video, you're gonna see the job done in the day, and then right now, actually, I'm gonna record it right now in the night, so you guys can kind of see the difference. I genuinely think it looks amazing. I'm really proud of myself. My friend did help me with the wiring, which was really relatively easy. I could have done it myself, but I was clipping everything. We're just kind of knocking out everything together. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, comment if you guys need any more help. I can give you some tips, whatever. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Alrighty, so as you guys can see, we went ahead and organized everything a lot better. We went ahead and got the shooting stars in, and as you guys can see in this next clip, it's a lot better angle. We went ahead and organized everything. We put everything through, and it's looking a lot better, honestly. We ended up taking out the back seat as well as some of the bottom panels to get these wires in, which is what this is. It's just the back seat gone, folded, so we can get the module into the trunk. And then those are the big wires. We fed those to the trunk, and yeah, that's with the headliner in and everything. So as you guys can see, this is what it looks like inside of the car. And then there's my friend right there. Go ahead and do the fuse tap for me. I went ahead and started clipping everything off. As you can see in this next clip coming up, we started clipping some of it off, and yeah, we just all put together. This is what it looks like in the daytime, all finished. And in this next clip, you're gonna see what it looks like at night. Honestly, overall, I think it came out a lot better than, not too bad for my first time. I did need a little bit of help from my friend, but overall, not shabby at all. It is a little tedious, but you guys could definitely do it yourself. So, alrighty, and as you guys can see, this is what it looks like at night with my ambient lighting. I think it looks amazing at night. Here are the shooting stars coming up right now. I had to cut it because I do have the timer set for every like 1 minute or so for them to come through. And yeah, here's a different one with the startup of my car with my ambient lighting and the Starlights. And honestly, I think it turned out great.